You're smart and you have a business, or you're trying to start one. But every time you sit down and try and start working on it, you end up in this cycle of constantly second guessing your business plan and going back into research mode. You can't help but sit down and constantly ask if there isn't a better way to go about things. Every time you sit down and actually do the fucking work, you end up stuck. And if I'm describing you, it's not that your business has all these infinite technical needs, it's that you're being needy. I'm Justin Leff, and I talk about motivation, adaptive thinking, and a whole bunch of other things in a way that helps to make you your own psychologist. So I'm going to explain to you what I mean by this by giving you a scene from a movie that we're all familiar with. Everybody has seen an action movie where they are escaping from a crumbling volcano or tomb or temple or something, and they're trying to get to the exit before they die. Now, the main entrance is closed and there's a lever that opens the door, but the lever is in a pit full of snakes. Now, obviously, the main character doesn't want to go down to the pit of snakes to open the door to pull the lever. So what do they say? They say, there must be another way. Why? Why would the primary entrance for this big temple have a second lever like that somewhere else in another room? If you were just looking at the door, you would never come to this conclusion. What this is a desperate bargained idea that the brain has because it really doesn't want to go in the pit full of snakes. When you are desperate and scared and intimidated and uncomfortable, you will pretend that there are more options than really exist. And this is your business. Your business is this intimidating, uncomfortable thing that when you look at, you wonder to yourself, is there not a better way to go about this? And a lot of the time, that isn't a technical problem. The only thing that your business needs to work is one, that it eventually makes money, and two, that you can support it until it does. That can honestly be 50 years of having to build a business so that you can cover your losses and to get $1 a week for doing so. Technically, that's a successful business, but you're not satisfied with that because it's not really the business that has needs. It's you that wants things out of this business. So if you're looking at your business and you have a year of runway before you run out of money, or you've decided that you're going to give it 6 months before you go back to your old job, and you're looking at your projections and you're realizing that you're not going to succeed at this goal, then you do have a technical problem. But if this is something that is trying to be passive income for you, or you are trying to use it to replace your main job, or it's trying to build some sense of identity for you or get you rich really quick, then what you have are things that the business is trying to do for you. Because if you have a realistic expectation for your business and you have everything laid out in a plan and you look at it and you realize that it's not helping you get the things you want, you're going to start looking for a second lever that's not in a pit full of snakes. It's really uncomfortable to have a good business plan that makes it very clear that your emotional needs are not getting satisfied in the way you would like them to. The business plan works fine. Your needs are just not being met by it. So if I'm describing you, what you need to do are separate these two things. And here's how you can do this. I want you to pretend that your business plan now belongs to your friend, and they come to you asking how you feel about their plan. The first thing you're going to do is be able to look at the business plan while being completely detached from the things that you want from it. Because this is no longer about making you rich. It is no longer about making you a cool entrepreneur who can impress people. You're now just looking at a business plan presented to you from a friend and deciding if you think it's based on good expectations or not. The second thing that you're going to do here is think about how you would respond if they asked you to come in on the business with them. Because you're now going to have one of two general responses to it, which is one, yeah, I could come in and help you. I feel like I have the skills and the insights. I can see your blind spots and I can make this business work better. And if you do that, then you are making it so that your strengths are working for the business rather than the ideas of the business are trying to work for you in the things that you lack. And the second thing that's going to allow you to do is you'll have a very clear immediate reaction if you don't feel like you can help that business. You'll go, no, I don't think I'm the right person for this. I think you should talk to somebody else who knows more about your situation. I think you need this skill set and I have this skill set. If you end up in camp 1, then you know that you have skills that you can apply to make this business work better. And if you end up in camp 2, then you know that you need to go get additional input and there's no more reason to sit down and keep trying to deliberate on the issue all by your fucking self. If you don't have what it takes to level this business up, then you need to go get input from somebody who does, not sit there and dwell and doubt your own actions. If you have a better sense of self and realize what you are trying to get out of this business, if you are delegating what the business needs to people who can actually work with it, and if you think of yourself as an asset that can make the business grow rather than an investor that needs to get their money back out of it desperately as soon as they can, then you're actually taking this business as far as you can take it. It is no longer just this representation of potential that is making you anxious every time you look at it and realize that you can't become who you want to become. So if you come at this business with a clear headspace and you come at this business working on your own personal needs first before asking the business to help you with them, you can make the best decisions possible. That is why being needy makes your business harder, and that is everything I have to say about it. You can hit subscribe, you can hit like, and you can also check out my website to see more about what I do and if you want more personal support. That's everything I have to say about it. Thanks for watching.